first, we have to get parked up.
There's not very much parking in Blackpool, really, to be honest, and when you do find it, it's quite expensive.
Well, you're in luck, Stacey, because just minutes away from the central pier, you'll find a man...
This way, please.
...who's giving seaside goers a spot for a steal.
I love counting money. I provide bargain parking spaces in Blackpool for tourists.
But for Howard, it's not all about the numbers.
I'm providing a service, and I want it to be a great service, but you do get the pleasure of putting a smile on people's faces that come to Blackpool. I've had a queue down the street. Fantastic. This way, please.
And our Howard knows just the trick for keeping holidaymakers happy.
Let me show you a card trick, eh? I'm gonna put the 6 of hearts, top of the pack, take the empty box, nothing inside it. OK, put the pack of cards inside the box, shake it. Did you see the pack of cards disappear?
No way.
Yes way.
Where's the cards?
They're in my pocket. I was actually born on a fairground. We travelled around the country entertaining, and I think I've still got some of that deep down here. So every person that comes onto that car park, they're my audience. I want to make them happy. Oh, well done, ladies. I had to move my car to give you the last space.
Awesome. I'm glad to that.
Full.
That's one car park heaving with happy holidaymakers. But Howard's got bigger plans for his seaside customers.
I don't want to rest on my laurels. So myself and a business partner have acquired a piece of land to develop into a super-duper car park. Well done, partner.
I want to see what's on the inside of that.
That makes 2 of us, John.
Right, let's have a little look.
Wow.
Somebody's been using this as a tip.
This is supposed to become a holiday car park. You're having a laugh, surely.
So we've got a lot to crack on with.
I've got a lot to
You've
crack
got a
on
lot
with,
to crack
yeah.
in.
What I suggest is we get it completely cleaned up. We open it on a temporary basis.
ASAP.
Yeah, I'm nearly through. It's close to the Pleasure Beach, it's close to South Pier, close to the Sandcastle Water Park. It's where all the people who are visiting Blackpool want to be.
Not in this state, they won't.
4 weeks from now, we'll have our first customer on. All right?
If they miss their deadline, the summer will be a total loss. But I can't see the car park for the trees, Howard.
We're going to need a bigger skip. I'm very confident that we'll get it up and running in less than a month. We're limited to a season, and the season has to be maximised.
Howard's got a mammoth task on his hands, and he'll need to pull out all the stops if he's to get this lot cleared in time. Around the corner...
Somebody had a good party here, didn't they?
Bargain car park tycoon Howard is clearing up his work site.
I'm just going to clear all these mattresses and all these bottles here so we can sort out the hardcore and the rubbish. Oh, I was looking for a remote.
Finders keepers, Howard.
It's not one of the most glamorous jobs going round picking the mess up, but I enjoy it. I love work. I really love work.
Good thing too, as he's been working his socks off ever since he moved to Blackpool 40 years ago.
I was young and poor, very poor, and after working 7 days a week, 16 hours a day, I'm no longer young.
Howard needs to transform this absolute state of the site into a functional car park for holidaymakers in just 4 weeks.
Every day we leave it like a tip like this, we're costing money. So the quicker we get it done, the quicker we can start earning some shekels.
But this graft isn't all about putting money in his pocket.
When families come to Blackpool, they're coming for a great time, and a lot of them are coming on a budget. And if I can offer them a bargain price parking, it's great.
You've still got to clear this lot first, though.
It all looks plain sailing, however, you know, there's always a fly in the ointment somewhere along the line. The only thing I'm worried about is getting bitten by whatever on them mattresses.
I'm sure you'll be right as rain, Howard.
Look how deep that is. Underground basement.
Flipping out.
Oops, I spoke too soon.
That's a bit of a pain, isn't it?
Yeah. Have to excavate all that out and fill that in.
Yeah. We've uncovered these basements, and basements have to be dug out, and that means delays.
They've only got a few days left to get this place open and time is ticking.
We're going to need a pecker on this machine because we're not going to be able to break that concrete up.
OK.
I can't lift it with that machine. Ray's got a pecker.
Oh, has he now?
But he wants some more money to hire it.
Yeah, tell him I'll hire it.
Right.
More money.
Ooh, nothing worse than a pricey pecker.
We can't just leave a void underneath the ground, so this machine will pecker it out, and what we do is we backfill it with hardcore when it's finished.
And as well as hitting Howard in the pocket, this basement bother is putting his opening day deadline in serious doubt.
Blackpool is obviously a seasonal resort, and we have a few good months. It's very important to get it up and running very soon. Pressure's on. We need to get going.
And Howard's not the only one who needs to roll up his sleeves.
Warren, under.
Howard is in a last-minute rush to get his seaside car park finished.
When we were excavating the site, we came across loads of cellars, like this is one, for instance. So we had to dig them out and then refill them with 200 tonne of fresh stone so that the surface water drainage will soak away into the land.
Howard's promised his business partner John that he'll have the car park filled with holidaymakers by the end of the day.
Oh, 1 minute. Whoa! Come! You're miles off. It needs to go up there. Once we've got this stone down and level, then we can open up. Taking shape.
Is this what you call building the empire, Howard?
Bargain car park empire. This will be fine, you know, for parking cars on.
Looking good, Howard, but what will partner John think of the car park conversion?
Massive difference from 4 weeks ago. I mean, obviously, it's not completely finished yet.
I can see we're 3/4 of the way there.
Yeah, about 80% there.
I beg your pardon, 4/5, Howard, but that's still plenty of parking spaces for holidaymakers to hopefully fill.
Well, it's ready for opening.
Yeah.
Let's get some money in.
It's John's first investment in car parks, and he had a big smile on his face because I told him I was going to do something, and here's the result.
And without further ado, it's time for the grand opening of Blackpool's newest seaside car park.
Right, boys, I'm going to put the ribbon across, so we'll hope.
More ribbon, please, Warren.
We'll only open a quarter of the car park today. I'd like you to cut the ribbon in the middle.
I declare this car park open.
With this new car park, I'm one step closer to my goal of being able to provide bargain parking spaces in Blackpool for tourists. What I want now is to show it full. The worst case is nobody parks on there. That's a disaster.
Howard's going to need some holidaymakers in quick if he's going to prove his hard work's been worth it. It's a sizzling afternoon, and Blackpool is buzzing,
Just park in next to him, please.
but just 1 mile from the promenade.
Welcome to Blackpool. I'm just going to charge you £5 a day. You'll find that's a bargain.
It's been a slow start at Howard's holiday car park.
I'll do you, thank you.
I think we've took 35 quid.
The Pleasure Beach doesn't open till 4 o'clock.
I
So
know.
what do you expect?
Surely you can sweeten the deal to reel in some more tourists.
I've got some proper Blackpool rock for you.
Oh,
Blackpool rock, made in Blackpool, with Blackpool written on it.
Where's it from again?
You look after them, they'll be back.
Nice to get somebody that interacts with you, you know, isn't it?
I'll tell you what I'll do, I'll do you a bargain. I'll just charge you £20. That covers you Saturday, Sunday, Monday. How's that? Bargain.
Candy and bargains. Marketing genius.
And we've got a proper stick of Blackpool rock, one for each of you. Oh, hang on a minute. We're not paying for your dental bill.
Thank you very much.
We've got to look after them, haven't we? They'll be back next year.
And just like that, Howard's latest vehicular venture is...
Full, sorry. Well, look at that, isn't that brilliant? That's just what I love to see. When you first open, you want a business to be successful, and then when you look round and see this is what my dream was, my vision. And when it's all properly done, all tarmacked and white-lined, it's going to be a little gold mine, I think. It's so good to see all the people flocking into Blackpool and filling my car park. This is the start of something great. You get a little fuzzy feeling in your heart, you know. Done it, I've achieved the goal. Cheers, everybody.
Yeah, congratulations, great job.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's a success.
After a 4-week ordeal, Howard's car park has proved a success.
Morning, Ollie.
Morning, you all right?
Yeah, good. What time's the first race?
This clip-clopping commute is a favourite with the locals too.
I love the donkeys. I just wish I was smaller, and then I'd be riding one in the second race. Come on.
He might be too old to jump in the saddle, but Howard is well and truly rooted in the Paris of the North.
This is my home. Lived here 26 years, and I absolutely love it. I'm blessed that it's got quite a big garden, big enough to have a couple of horses and plenty of dogs, close to Blackpool. Just love it.
I'm not surprised. And Howard's made enough Blackpool brass to shell out for loads of other stuff too.
This here is my Italian supercar. If James Bond was Italian, he'd be driving this car.
Bond in Blackpool, the man with the golden mile.
Now, these are my babies. If I had my way, I would have these in my living room, but she won't let me.
Well, they would make a terrible mess of your carpet.
They're just so gorgeous, aren't they? And to think they're nearly as old as me.
Thank goodness for polish. Anyway, looking at this lot, I'd say you're not short of a bob or two, are you, Howard?
My wallet's that thick that if you fell over it, you'd spend 3 days in hospital.
It's fair to say that this granddad of 4 has a clean bill of wealth, but it wasn't always so.
I came to Blackpool over 40 years ago now, with no shoes on my feet and no money in my pocket. The ambition was always to be a millionaire. And I got an idea one day when I saw a piece of derelict land. So I cleared it up, tarmacked it, and the rest is history. This is my car park.
As the old saying goes, where there's tarmac, there's brass.
This will be rammed later, and I'll spend all evening counting the money.
Don't fall over it though, eh?
Hello, are you okay? I'll do you a great deal. We'll just charge you £3.
Howard's not waiting long to reel in his first customers.
Whereabouts in Scotland are you from?
Ayrshire.
And he's got his very own brand of customer service he hopes will keep them hooked.
When people arrive in Blackpool, I'll give them a joke to make them feel happy. My brother's working in Ayrshire today.
Yeah, whereabouts?
And last night, he's a burglar. I don't know where he works. He just looks for empty houses. So I like to give them that little bit extra. I like to help them by making them laugh. Do you know why women can't reverse cars?
Why?
It's because men like me for years have been telling them that's 12 inches.
You're right.
It's not just wisecracks that have helped build this business of 2 Blackpool car parks.
Every single penny that is in the bank has been earned by hard graft, long hours.
And this wasn't done by Howard alone.
This guy works 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. He's about the best employee he can ever have.
No, Howard, I was talking about your wife of 38 years, Elaine.
Have you put plenty of money in the machine?
And your granddaughter, Amy. Remember Amy? Oh, dear, I'm so sorry, ladies.
We're good.
But if there's one thing Howard never forgets, it's his love of this seaside town.
I've dedicated my life to Blackpool. It's one of the best resorts in the world. Just get in here, quick.
And he likes to share the love with his customers, especially if it means they'll come back to his car park.
Before you get to the promenade, just on the left is a really good chippy. I give a service that no other car park attendant in Blackpool gives. And then across the road, next to the pier, is a place that sells ice creams and buckets and spades.
And that service comes at a price that's music to the ears of us bargain-loving Brits.
It's the cheapest car park in Blackpool, so they'd be fools not to come back, especially with me being so good-looking.
Howard and his granddaughter Amy are revved up for a busy day.
The weather's great, we're all coming to Blackpool, we're going to be absolutely rammed today. Get some suntan cream on as well, we don't want to get burnt, do we?
Yeah.
Howard's hoping a busy day at the seaside means more of his favourite thing, cash.
There you are. Thanks very much. Thank you.
When I see the weather forecast on the television and it says heat wave for Blackpool, I think jackpot.
But there's one dark cloud on Howard's horizon that could rain on today's money-making parade.
The competition in Blackpool is a bit like David and Goliath. I'm the David and the council is the Goliath. Combined, all their parking spaces is literally one of the biggest car parks in Europe. This is the council's car park on the way into central Blackpool. When the council get full, they send their staff down and they stand these signs up. So basically it tells everybody car parks past this point are full and redirects them into here, which basically cuts off my supply of cars. It's difficult to compete against the big boys, but it doesn't faze me. I'm not even scared of ghosts. So every now and again, I come down, when that sign's like that, back to work.
On top of these unusual tactics to drive trade away from the big boys,
Amy, we're putting him in a tight space, because I won't be able to find a small one later if we get busy.
Howard maximises his profits on sunny days like today by adopting a flexible approach to pricing.
There you go.
Instead of charging £5 for the day, which is my general price, I'll put it up to £7 for the day. Because once you get full with 100 cars, that's an extra couple of £100 a day.
Thank you. There you are. Just make sure that's displayed.
It's like the farmers. They've got to make hay when the sun shines, and Blackpool's the same.
And there's a reason Howard uses every trick in the book to turn a profit.
In the recession, I nearly lost everything. It came to that close that all this was gone. She'll take care of you. I averted bankruptcy by working 16, 17-hour days for 6 months.
Hard graft might have kept his head above water,
Give it a bit of a discount.
but Howard still had to sell off half of his parking empire to survive.
It made me realise that you have to be cautious about things beyond your control.
After a decent start to the day, business is slowing down. Looks like Howard's parking master plan is not driving in as many customers as he'd like. Time to talk tactics.
Amy, we're struggling a bit. I don't know why, especially with the weather being so nice, but what do you think? Should we drop the price?
Yeah.
Well, that's the high-level strategy meeting over.
I'm going to change it to a £5.
£5 okay, kid.
Yeah.
I'll do you a great deal, but what we'll do is we'll charge you £5. It's just not happening, and maybe if we drop it to £5 and wave the signs around down there, we might get a little bit of custom for today.
I've got my fingers crossed for you, Howard.
£5 all day! Yeah, £5 all day, loads of spaces.
All the empty spaces are driving Howard round the bend,
I really thought it'd be full today.
especially when this nearby council car park is chock-a-block.
We're struggling down there, it's very quiet. So what I've decided to do is come to the end of the road here.
That means taking his battle plan up a gear by straying onto enemy territory in an attempt to plug the gaps.
You can see that this car park's full. So what I do is I give people the option. They can drive around for half an hour, or they can go to my car park that's empty and pay a £5 all day. So here you are, let me get to work. £5 all day! Inside there it's £12 for the day. And down there it's £5 for the day. I don't know why they don't believe me. That says £5 on it. Oh. The opposition.
Uh-oh.
It's one of the traffic officers.
Hold your nerve, Howard. I think you might have got away with it. OK, back to work.
At the end of the street, buddy. Parking at £5 all day. Don't be shy. £5 all day.
Plan of attack executed, and back on home turf, it's time for an end-of-day debrief with granddaughter Amy.
How we doing?
We should be full, really, but we're not today.
We're not rammed like I was hoping.
No.
I expected it to be a lot better than it is today. It looks like them trainers, what are they?
Gucci's.
Gucci's. I think Gucci's are going to be next year.
Despite his £5 all day bargain and laying on the charm, it looks like Howard's venture into rival turf hasn't paid off, but there's still time for one last deal.
Overnight parking is £10 for 24 hours. I'll give you a new ticket from the machine.
Right, brilliant.
And we've got a deal.
Deal.
Howard's way has made her day.
I like Blackpool because without Blackpool, it wouldn't be Blackpool, and if you lived in Blackpool, you wouldn't have Blackpool to come to, would you? So, Blackpool's Blackpool.
Explain that one more time.
We can't take Blackpool out of Blackpool. Love Blackpool. Bargain? Bargain Blackpool?
Now I get you. Howard will always have his fellow Blackpool superfans to rely on, and while David might have lost out to Goliath this time, Howard will keep fighting to get his bite of the car parking cherry.
As long as I keep chiselling away at it and keep nicking the odd car off the council that will come back, it'll all turn out well in the end. I just want enough customers to fill this car park. And when I'm full, I hope they're all full, because Blackpool will be doing well.
Nicely put, Howard.